Hello, welcome to another Canceroke. I'm Zach, and you're listening to my voice.
The singing's not great, and it's kinda hokey. It's time for another Canceroke.
Yeah, it's not really that good, yeah.
Today I'm going to go do some Steely Dan. I was actually introduced to Steely Dan in kind of a roundabout way via Donald Fagen's The Nightfly album. It was then that I learned that Donald Fagen was part of Steely Dan, and then I listened to Steely Dan, and that was all good. So today I'm going to do a song from Steely Dan called Do It Again. I like a lot of Steely Dan songs. My favorite is probably Josie or Peg, but this is also one of my favorites, and I just felt like doing this one today. I hope that I get through it. This is one of those songs where Fagen is singing really high notes, so hopefully I can get through this one without completely breaking my voice. So this is Steely Dan and Do It Again. It's a pretty long intro. In the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water. Then you fight till he is gone, and then they catch you at the border. And the mornings are all singing as they drag you by your feet. And the hangman isn't hanging, and they put you on the street. Yeah, back, Jack, do it again. Wheel turning round and round you go. Back, Jack, do it again. When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yes, go back, Jack, do it again. The wheel turning round and round you go. Back, Jack, do it again. Another very long musical break, almost 2 minutes. Enjoy. Now's the time to get a cup of coffee or maybe some popcorn. stop it. That's it. It just fades out from there. Yeah, Steely Dan, man. Donald Fagen, what an interesting guy. I mean, just so, I'm sure a lot of you understand the sort of crazy levels of perfection that Fagen and Becker used to need for their albums. Like they would go through a song like Peg or something, and they would bring drummers in, just professional drummers, some of the best in the world, and have them all play along to the song and just go through them and then just pick whichever one they like the best. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you normally do, but most people just kind of make do with what they have. And the Steely Dan was never quite like that. They always had a rotating bunch of musicians because they wanted certain musicians for a certain feel, for a certain type of song, so they would always get exactly the sound that they wanted. It's why Steely Dan albums tend to be some of the best sounding sonically that there are. So that's one of the reasons I listen to them. I like them. But another is just I like their songwriting. And unfortunately, Walter Becker passed away a couple years ago, which is really sad. Donald Fagen said he's going on tour as Steely Dan later this year. And he's doing apparently full albums. He's playing Asia and Gaucho and some of the other older albums all the way through in some of these shows, which sounds pretty amazing. I may try to get to some of those. Anyway, that's it for this Canceroke. There's your Steely Dan fix for the day, and I'll see you next time.